Hello, all my beautiful Cancer friends. Welcome to your February 1st through 15th, 2021 reading. Many blessings to you all. This is a collective reading for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. Thank you so much, and we will go right into the reading. This is our cut card energy. We have the Ten of Wands, which is the end of the cycle. The burden is being lifted, and you have a higher perspective, or you can see things more clearly from a different realm, which is, my guides have given me this card to represent, they've instructed me that this card represents the seventh chakra, the crown chakra. So when you go into spirit dimension and you're looking from that higher plane of existence, you see a whole different view. So this is the end of the struggle. Yay, team. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you for your presence, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. Ooh, we're going to start off with the Pisces moon. Beautiful, opening up new energy. We have our Nine of Rods, which is that when this is in the, you're in the very second, like in just a moment, you're going to have this breaking open. So this is saying don't quit 5 minutes before your miracle, because this is it being manifested, and this is you continuing to either believe and use the energy to manifest, or to actually take action and manifest, because this means manifesting and that means action, or the work that you've done to accomplish this manifestation. Getting a double scoop there with the Three of Cups and the beautiful Empress. Always a happy energy. Very, very rich in fertility and progress and inspiration. We have the Page of Rods, the Page of Swords. Try that. And, and the Three of Rods. We have the Page of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. The Justice card, Libra Major Arcana coming out. So you've got the Pisces here and the Libra here. And the Four of Pentacles. This Libra Major Arcana also means the right decision being made. And we have the Seven of Swords, walking away from what no longer serves you, leaving all things that are not part of the new beginning here, leaving them behind. So this is letting go of, it can even be changing the way you look at something. It can be changing the way you think about something. It can be removing yourself from a negative influence. It could be quitting smoking. Just all kinds of things. And it can mean packing and moving for some of you as well. Now, and changing jobs is also always there, giving 2 weeks notice. We have the Moon card. The Moon card is the energy of something coming into formation or being manifested into existence. We have the rainbow energy here of your chakras, starting at the root all the way up to the purple crown chakra. And then we have our white light. So remember, this is always about bringing that divine light and restoring your energy. So think about it this way. Because we don't consciously understand this, and sometimes we overgive, like we let other people take our life force because we're trying to encourage them, or they might be somebody that we're related to or that we love, and we're trying to give our energy to them to either help them heal or help them achieve something. So we take our life force and we deplete it. But you have to be in a place where you're at the place where you can manifest too. So you have to remember to continually restore your life force by pulling in divine light. Now that can be sitting outside in the sun and intaking the beautiful light of the vitality of the nature that's outside. It always lends you its life force, so it willingly gives it, like the second you walk outside, it just does it. But you've got to be at full capacity in order to do what you're trying to achieve. You have a divine timing device here which says once you level this up, this starts and this actually comes to fruition. So it's still yet to be fully realized, but it's still there. And this is where you are in a depleted energy state, being exhausted and feeling like you don't even know if you want to continue on because it feels like it's too hard, but it's always the toughest right before the breakthrough. So just know you are right there. Just another push. So take a breath if you need to take a breath. Get something to eat, get some sleep, regroup, and keep forging on. So it's one of those things where persistence pays off, and you're right there at the edge of the breakthrough. We have the Three of Cups. This is a beautiful energy of dynamic, angelic help. This is the seraphim, and they're pouring this beautiful elixir into this cup to overflow. So this is getting a double portion. So whatever you're running low on, they're going to help as well. If you tap into that energy, that's why you have to kind of just let yourself reach for the source energy, pull that light in. We have the Empress, which is the beautiful energy of manifestation. She is the seed being sown and starting to grow. So this is the framework of what you're manifesting. It's still showing the same thing here, but you're getting the support of the universe when this Empress shows up. The divine feminine creative source energy is here now. So when I tell you to pull the light in, I realize some of you may not, you may be new to my channel. So what I'm saying is when you inhale light and you're taking your deep breath in, bring in, it's just like on Star Trek, think of a white cylinder of light coming right into the top of your crown. Pull it directly into your heart, into your lungs, and then let that light ignite within your body and let it like activate within your cells and imagine that every beat of your heart like pulses that light into your cells. That's how you restore. And when you exhale, you release all the negativity. Think of it like smoke or dirty water. Some people think of it like in the shower, they let the water run through them like they're rinsing that energy. And water is also a good source of vitality because of the ions when the water's coming out of the shower head or if you're soaking in it. Page of Swords. Information will be provided when you need it every time. This is the universe coming to deliver you, giving you confirmation or information. You've got the Three of Wands where you're ready to move forward in a new direction. Your rods are planted in the ground, so what you've previously accomplished, you're able to walk away from it. It can now stand on its own, and you're taking the new rod and moving in a new direction. We've got the Page of Cups, which is holding your light to your heart. This is holding information or holding, this usually means you're guarding it. You're guarding it and protecting it. You're holding, like if you're playing poker, you would hold the cards close to your vest. And that's what he's doing here. It might be something that you haven't told anyone yet. And you might have told the people closest to you, but it's not general knowledge. Usually it's about changing a job and you don't want to tell everybody at work that you've got a new job or new opportunity. You're waiting for it to be shored up before you do that. That's this thing being revealed. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Garden of Eden. This is the energy of believing that the universe is continuously conspiring in your favor. When you believe this to be true and that you've already received it, the universe must manifest it. When you are in the energy of it happening now, then the universe has to acquiesce. So you want to be in the place of thanking the universe that you are living your best possible life now, or you receive your best possible life now. When you say that, the universe has to make that true because you're sending out the energy that you already have it. We have the Justice card, and the Justice card is the Libra Major Arcana, but more importantly, you see how she's using her light within her palm chakras to aim directly at that sun target. She is manifesting with laser precision. Her eyes are covered. The reason they're covered is because her natural eyes will not serve her. She's having to use her spiritual visualization to bring in what she's after. So by using spiritual sight, which is your divine meditative energy, and being able to visualize, or you don't even have to be able to see it, you just have to feel What would it feel like if I already had what my goal is? Best possible life now is a very simple one because it means whatever it is that you're supposed to have or do, the best version of your life. When you say I receive that, you are receiving the best version of all things. Relationships, health, work, finances, everything. And there is the Four of Pentacles. Very solid financial stability. Being in a place of having money in the bank. This is the miser. He is holding on to that money like nobody's business. So he's a good one to hold your money because he's not going to let it just come in and go right back out. I can't tell you. I think every job I ever had was like that I really didn't have enough to save when I worked for someone else, that I was on. Honestly, my check would come in on one day and everything was paid on the next because everything was waiting for that check. And there would be nothing left, maybe $4. I've done that so many times, I can't even tell you. We have the Three of Swords, which is the energy of 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's a charm. So let's see what we've got here. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance. As always, and we welcome your blessed energy. Thank you for your presence here. You are always welcome. Thank you, Divine. Okay, so we've got Empress twice, and we've got the Page. We saw that. So the Empress is the bottom card. I'm going to hold it this way so we can see where they go. So there's the Knight of Cups. That's an offer coming in. The Seven of Cups, being inundated with blessings. That's the dump truck load of blessings. We've got the beautiful Temperance card. That is a blessing. The World card, always welcome. The Page of Rods, the Two of Rods, the Empress, and that was the cards that all came out. And, Wheel of Fortune. There's your Cancer Queen. She's the Queen of Cups. And the Eight of Rods. As the King of Swords as your underlier, beautiful energy of Archangel Michael. This is the sword of truth and the sword of justice. So it is the sword of destiny as well. This is the energy of very strong protection and obstacles being removed. This can also be someone who's an air sign in your life, Aries, a Libra, or a Gemini. Also can be someone who is in law enforcement, criminal justice, a first responder, anybody who is an architect, an engineer, or a scientist, and our doctor, lawyer, or judge. So just giving you the variety of things. Somebody in uniform sometimes as well. So Archangel Michael is the best one of all of that, but if it's somebody you know, they might be having one of those other qualifiers. So we have the Moon card, which is the energy of manifestation. Something coming in, being formed or revealed, something coming to light. And I already told you how to bring that in if you want to help it move faster. The minute you get balance, the easier it is for it to flow. We have the Knight of Cups, which is an offer coming in, a sincere offer. So it usually means a job or something like that. It can also something else if you have some kind of relationship budding, brand new. We also have the Nine of Wands, which is where you feel like you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired. Well, the reason you may be so exhausted may be a good thing. So it may not be such a negative thing, because all the work that you've done here, all of the previous rods that are planted in the ground, have now brought in this dump truck load of blessings. So the exhaustion may be from having all these wonderful things that you have to process or do. So it's not a bad thing. Being busy for the right reason when it's something you prayed for, is not, it's a blessing. Just remember that when you're having to sweat bullets doing what you're doing. It's okay. It's for the right reason. This is an overflow or an abundance of blessings by the angelic seraphim there, bringing your cup to overflow of abundance, which is both of these cards are really harping on that energy. More than enough. Then we have another angel working with cups there. This is Archangel Uriel. It is also the Sagittarius Temperance card. Now, you remember earlier when I was talking about that divine light coming into your crown chakra? That's what that light is. It is not a faded spot on my card. It is the brilliant light of divine. You see this little crown showing that it is divine. That is the energy of the heavenly realm. So this is pulling in divine light, pouring from one cup to the other. She's doing alchemy. So this means she's creating synchronicities and wonderful new opportunities. Well, they're going to give you a double dose because they're working right along with her. So this is a beautiful combination. And this is water energy for you, my Cancers. You are a water sign. So here is the Empress, which is the beautiful divine feminine, the goddess energy, the inspiration, the fertility of life, bringing new things in. This is, starting new businesses, bringing in, starting a book, getting, having the muse show up is a quite amazing experience because she can show up in all forms. We have the World. Now, this is dancing into the next cycle. Beautiful opening, a vortex created by the beautiful 4 elements of our existence: air, water, earth, and fire. So they've created a victory circle here, because this is always, anytime you see those, it's a laurel wreath. Anytime you see a laurel wreath, it is the signification that this is a prestigious honor, okay? This is a huge opening, and she's dancing with joy right through that, like Alice through the looking glass, just dancing right on in. And it usually means an upgrade because it's a higher vibration, a higher frequency, and a higher level. So, short story is fabulous. That's the center core of the reading. And then you got 2 pages working together. One's bringing information and the other one's giving you instruction. How to take action. So, whatever you need to know, you're being told. Then you have having what you're doing now, or what you've done in the past. You're like, I want something new. I want to set out on a new path here. And you choose that way. And this is confirming. You had options here, and now you've chosen the option you want. You got the World in your hand. No small confirmation there. And the beautiful sun on the horizon, which means a new dawn, a new day. Anytime you have the sun in the background, it's always a positive affirmation. And you may not have told everybody about what your plan is or what's going on until you get it solidified. And again, the Empress is still here helping you, guiding you, giving you the divine information and communication to allow you to move in the direction that the universe is guiding you. So pay attention to your subtle instincts. We have the 9 of Pentacles, where the universe is promising to provide, with the caveat that you must be the one generating that energy that you will be provided for. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Fabulous energy. Remember those 4 elements we talked about? It's the same as this World card, only there's a little extra something going on, because this is karmic here. These are karmic energies. And so what this means is your karma is wiped clean, negative karma erased, and you have the energy of all doors opening, all red lights turning green, all beautiful obstacles drop to the ground. We love that. So we let they become beautiful as they drop to the ground. So I know some of y'all were like, beautiful obstacles. So sometimes they are. Remember, obstacles are just like whenever people talk about that temptation. Temptation doesn't always come with horns and hooves. It doesn't always show up in an ugly, demon-like thing. The same with obstacles. They're one and the same sometimes. So understand that. Sometimes they're things that lead you off your path, and that's what the obstacle is. So I don't know why they showed me that, but there you go. That's the first time I've made that comparison with this card. So they gave me that information for somebody needed to hear that. So this is fast moving. Remember, it feels like you're shot out of a cannon. Remember the exhaustedness over here and all the things, the bounteous blessings coming in like crazy. So you better get ready because you got things happening. It's popping off. My Cancer friends, you're going to be busy, busy, busy. And we have the Queen of Cups, which is your beautiful energy, and the Justice card. So listen, in this picture, so I'm just going to give you a little energy information. Most of the time, anything that's facing left is looking back to the past. Anything facing right is looking toward the future. This is how tarot works. And when you look at something, past, present, future, when it's going like this. So, and I'm just going to elaborate one more thing. If you're meditating, when you hold a stone in your right hand, it's going to take you back to the past, and you hold a stone in your, left hand back to the past, right hand toward the future. So it's always wise to hold two stones so that you get a full rounded spectrum if that's what you're going for. But just to know that past is left, future is right, center is here and now. So we have the Queen of Cups, which is the energy of looking back to the past and being nostalgic. That's fine. If you're looking back to the past and you're looking at how far you've come, if you're not keeping score, it's good to do that because it lets you see, oh my gosh, I have accomplished a lot, right? If you don't stop and look at the progress you made, you won't know. But don't stay in a pity party over something that's you're lamenting from the past. Make sure you let that go. Because this is telling you focus to the future. And if you keep yourself focused and don't get off into something else, you'll be good. It's okay to look back for a second, but don't get caught. It just wastes time and wastes your energy. You don't have time for that. You got so much going on. We got the Four of Pentacles, which means your money is coming in strong. You have enough in the bank. You feel very proud and accomplished of that. And more opportunities on the way. These are all new opportunities coming your way. So the budding new opportunities moving very fast. It can be negotiation and conversation, or it can be actual making deals and new things appearing that you don't even currently see at the moment. So because that doorway's there, so anything's possible. You also have the Temperance, which is kind of laying the breadcrumbs for everything to work in unison. And I send you all the best, Cancer. This is a fabulous reading, and I'll see you again in the middle of February. We'll see if we can keep the ball rolling. Many blessings to you all. Namaste, my friends.